Welcome to SDX. I'm Ricardo, and this is an adjustment for phase 3. There are two things I want to address. One is about sweating, and the other is about the burpees on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay, I said sweating is my goal, but that could mean something different for someone else. When you live in a hot country, it's easier to start sweating, and some people naturally sweat more than other people. So the focus should be more on the activity and how much effort you put into it. So make your heart pump. You should be breathing heavy, almost gasping for air. The cheat mode edition of phase 3 would be if you're a person that sweats easily and you train in a warm and hot area, do a bit of activity and you start sweating like crazy. So in a few minutes you would be done. This cheat mode is actually not half bad. It's great if you can get the sweating to start early. But activity-wise, you should endure till you're tired, or at least 5 to 10 minutes. Of course, it's okay to have small breaks and catch your breath and drink some water. So personally, I like the sweating to start early and keep on going until my body can't do it anymore. So preferably that would be around 30 minutes, including some small breaks, or spread in multiple sessions throughout the day. The activity on its own should already be a high intensity exercise that should help you sweat in no time. But I like the cheat mode. That's why I now turn on a portable electric heater in the room where I do the exercise. For me personally, there are two advantages to this. So one is I hate high intensity exercises in the cold or a cold room. There's something about the sweat turning extra cold which gives me the chills and makes my muscles feel tense. So even though basketball is an indoor sport, in colder seasons I always wore a thermal shirt underneath my jersey for that exact same reason. So matter of fact, I'm wearing that while I'm doing my exercises to increase the second advantage, which is starting to sweat early. So turn up the heat and embrace the exercise and sweat. Now, let's talk about the burpees. I think I might have made a mistake here. I tried to keep it simple with just one exercise, but the burpees have proven to be too one-sided. It wears down my energy in the same muscle groups, so I can't keep on until I'm sweating. I thought on Monday this is my limit. I'll do better on Wednesday, but my arms were super sore. So every push-up hurt like crazy. So I couldn't do any exercise involving my arms. My legs and core were okay though. So I won't recommend it for now. So it might be doable when I'm more lean and stronger, because I did notice a clear difference in muscle definition after just one day. So the change I'm making is to move away from just burpees. I'm looking on YouTube for full body workouts that are well balanced and not too long. And of course, it should make you sweat. So one video I'm starting with is this one I found on YouTube. Let me show you just a few exercises here.
30 seconds, and we're gonna give you both a level 1 and a level 2. Standing up nice and tall, I'm gonna join you because this can also serve as a warm-up. So the chest stays lifted, pressing out on the knees, very good. The shoulder right and left, good. So down into the push-up, tap and a tap, really nice, yeah. Notice that the hips are moving down with her. So if you wanna make this a little bit harder, you're gonna straighten the legs. So she comes glutes, then she goes into a scapula squeeze, pulling the shoulder blades together and then lowering back down, nice. So notice the glutes are engaged to help support the back, and then everything lifts a few inches off. Upper body work, you have 5 more seconds. Good, take it across, 3, 2, 1, and the hips down and up. So notice this top hip is stacked right over the other, core is engaged. Good, give me one more on this side, and then let's switch. Good, so swing it around, so it's just driving the knee forward and you're squeezing the core at the top. Good lunge and then squeeze. That's it. Good. It should be picture, picture. Excellent. So this is level 1. Level 2 would be that sprinter lunge. So you're adding a little more. 2, 1, breathe. How are we feeling? Okay, great. We're going into our skaters. So for the skater, she's going to step side, dropping down,
Last one.
coming up, and then lateral jump again. Good. So continuing on, if you want to do the more challenging version, level 2, go for it.
So as you can see, there's enough variation and it's not too long. But after I get bored or it gets too easy, I'm just going to find a new video. So what a time to live in, huh? YouTube is great. So to sum it up, phase 3.5 is every day, 10,000 steps and constant stretching. Monday, Wednesday and Friday is training day. Full body workouts and trying to keep pushing the limit with heart pumping sweat. So this was SDX. See you next time.